Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. Friday. Feels like a Monday because I've been gone all week. Been gone to Cincinnati for the last week, or last 4 days, 5 days, 5 days. We are back home now. So we had a bunch of appointments, and we got a break in the Cincinnati trips here of what, 3 weeks? 3 weeks. And then we go back to Cincinnati again. But the appointments don't stop. She's got a appointment today. So yep. How you feeling this morning, Bass Man? Hello?
I'm fine.
Oh, you're fine?
It's not doing so good this morning.
Yeah, it's doing some weird stuff on him there. Cutting out and not letting him pull up videos and telling him it's going to shut off in a minute and all kinds of stuff.
Letting it. It's not doing the where it pulls up from the at.
Mm-hmm.
It's not doing that. It won't do nothing.
That's odd. Let's go ahead.
Now it finally did, Amy. I don't know.
Oh, it's not pulling the comments up very well? Is that what you're saying? That's odd.
Some of the comments, the people's icons are not even there.
Oh.
On them.
On the YouTube side or the StreamYard side?
It doesn't pick up.
That's odd.
Your picture over there is not even moving. Now it's moving.
I was playing the mannequin challenge there for a second. I was just reading. Sorry.
Am I talking?
Yes, sir. In case I cut out, I nodded for you. Let's go ahead and start saying hello to these fine folks. SF Kim Rush, good morning, sir. Joining us from the West Coast is SF Kim Rush. Good to see you, buddy. There will be some progress on the guitar shortly. Took a little break from it. Had to do some trading for some parts. And first off, I had to find somebody that would take some silver for some guitar parts. So that's kind of rough to do. Didn't want to go and sell silver or send silver off and wait for the money to come back and then, to PayPal to come back and then PayPal somebody for parts. So I just found somebody that would take silver for parts and got her going that way. But the body's almost done. I just need the final sanding of the body and then put her all together. Copperell Coins. Good morning, guys. We made it to Friday. Yes, we did. Even though it's Monday, seems like when you go away somewhere for a while and then you come back, you're all thrown off on your days because you're thinking, well, I wasn't here, so it's like a weekend trip or something. But it wasn't. It was a 5-day trip. So it's odd. Mr. Kevin Hawthorne. Haworthon is what I was going to say. Kevin Hawthorne. Good morning from Lakeland, Florida. Good morning, sir. C. Griller Stacker, moderator and channel member. Thank you very much for your membership, sir. Really, really appreciate that. TGIF, my Talkin peeps, coming at you from the PNW, Pacific Northwest, oregano. Bassman. Oh, Bassman disappeared. Sorry about that. He will be back. Miss Amy Harold, moderator, saying good morning to Tiny. That's me. Thank you, Miss Amy. Good to see you. Also joining us from the West Coast. I will be right back with that SF Kim Rush. Let me get through the rest of these names here. Marcel, yo fan. She looked at me. She gave me the look. Tiny Bass Man, good morning. It is the one, the only, Miss Tennessee herself, Keno Man. Good morning, man. Good to see you. Mr. Bill Driscoll. Good morning, Mr. Driscoll. Good to see you, buddy. Take your time. Okay. I can now... Marcel Baba says hi. Miss Amy's puppy. She looked at Lala like, should I say hi? SF Kim Rush. This back here that you can barely see behind the 1939 Rex Playboy that I've already showed you. This is a game used. Well, it's not a game used. It's a game issued Pro Model 33 Don Mattingly Louisville Slugger. This was actually in the dugout of a Yankees game, and I have the provenance of it, of the pictures somewhere, where the gentleman that sold it to me is in the Yankees dugout looking through the bats. He actually had a deal with the the W support after a brutal night. Yes, Warriors. I'm rooting for them. But this was actually in the bat tube for him to use. But as you can see, it's never been used. And I got this thing for a steal about, well, Zoe's 15. It was before Zoe was born, about 17 years ago. That is my pride possession when it comes to Louisville Sluggers. I only collect Louisville Sluggers, and I brought some of them back from the old house. This one is a Dickerson, genuine M159 Louisville Slugger. And this one has the powerized on it. Very sought after on Louisville Sluggers. The Louisville Slugger logo. Mr. Dickerson. Louisville Slugger model. And this is odd because it doesn't have anything on the button or the handle of it. This is an oldie but a goodie. This this is a 4, and I cannot for the life of me tell whose model it is because it is that old. The name does not look familiar to me, but it was before Louisville Slugger was Louisville Slugger. It's an actual Hildreth and Bradsby, Louisville, Kentucky, and you can see the finish on it is old and cracking. This is old. This is a 1960s. 70s, but no, not even 70s. It's older than that. Well, Hildreth and Bradsby. This is a need to hide this one from Mr. Kevin because what was it? Late 80s. You'd probably know. I'm not even going to say the name unless Mr. Kevin, because if Mr. Kevin is watching. This is also, you can see it's been sanded from here up from games. Not used, but it's got the cup in the end of it. And the player is Fred Lynn. Was a Detroit player. Big leaguer, 4-star model. Of course, Louisville Slugger. BB596. This is a no-name Louisville Slugger. It doesn't have a model number on it or anything. This one has been around. You can see it's got a chipped butt on it. But it is says Powerized on it. And it's another old Hildreth and Bradsby. And you can see the finish on it is old and cracking. And it's also got a chip taken out of it. I think I bought that at a yard sale for like $2. Or I bought one of these at a yard sale for $2. This one, if you're wondering about the way it looks, about how small it is compared to, let's say, this one. See the size difference? And the way it's tapered? This is a rare wooden Louisville Slugger. Well, it's not even a Louisville Slugger. This is before Louisville Slugger again. It's a Hildreth and Bradsby from Louisville, Kentucky. This is a softball bat that's actually been used. And this was a good bat until it cracked. And then I give it up, didn't want to break it anymore, but you can see by the butt of it how wide it is. But yeah, this is an actual Hildreth and Bradsby softball bat. And one of the coolest ones I own, you can tell by the butt of it, it's not a regular bat. It is also a very good condition Hildreth and Bradsby out of Louisville, Kentucky. And you can see it says double header, professional model. Where's it at? There it is. Bert Campaneris. This is no Bert Campaneris model. BC2 is when they put their initials on the ends of the bat. And it's a 32-inch bat. So that's the stories behind those, or what they are. Hey, no problem. No problem. You say you broke that bat in? I did. And I've broke several over my knees, missing pitches. Okay, that's enough of this. So let's see. That's the one I had my eye on, the red one. Yeah, it's odd to see a Louisville Slugger in red. You'll see him in maroon, but not many times red. Or the red. You don't see him much in red. That's because they were softball bats, and they don't even, if they make a softball bat in wood anymore, it's not red. They don't put colors on them anymore. It's just all wood. You can actually get a Louisville Slugger with your name on it. You can order it. Uh, you can order it through the Louisville Slugger website. So you could have your name put in there where it says professional model, and then it's got the player's name. You can have your name put in there, just like it was a professional model bat with your name. I think that's really cool. And if you go to the factory there, you can order it when you walk in, and by the time you're done with the tour, the bat will be in your hands. I'm going to do that one day, get my name put on a bat. I think that'd be cool to add to my collection. I used to have more, but over the years they've been misplaced, and the really good ones have been sold and stuff like that. Like the game used bats I had in bat tubes and stuff like that. I had a who was it? Mark McGuire bat that he hit number 14 home run the year he hit like 73 or something like that. I can't remember if it was 73 or it was more, or was that Sammy Sosa that hit 73? Anyway, it was home run number 14 I had of Mark McGuire's bat, and it was signed. I had an Ernie Bakes bat that was way too heavy for me at the time. The barrel was huge. Yep, Ernie Banks was a big boy. Mr. Chad Wolferschleckerson Hasenbergerdorf. Good morning, sir. Good to see you, buddy. Let's see. So what's going on? Is there any shows around anybody this weekend? I know Mr. Kevin is at the Michigan State Numismatic Society's show this weekend. I'd be interested to know if there's any shows around you folks. Or if you plan on going to any shops or anything like that. See, Griller's probably going to do a lot of Louisville Slugger bats and Rawlings gloves. Only baseball equipment you need. It's funny that you say Rawlings glove. Because ow. This is my softball glove. It's a 14 SG XL. Rawlings. It's been reweaved or restrung or whatever you want to call it by me. It doesn't look really used, but all of it, not the webbing itself, but the binding was coming loose, and it was really stretched out. So I redid it. Let's see. And you could tell I redid it because everything was long, and I tied it in knots instead of just cutting it off or leaving it hang. And I weaved it around. Like there's the knot, then I spun it around the ends there. Same thing on this side, except for that one. I was going to tie a knot in the end of it, but forgot. But yeah, I've done this. I've had this for a long time, even through all this. And the weaving, the basket in this is just pristine. And I've used it a lot when I used to play softball. And my catch ball is actually from the Yankees farm team. Official Rawlings practice ball from the minor league baseball. She's all rubbed in the mud, in case you folks didn't know it. They rub each baseball in a tan, yellowish mud from one place. It only comes from one place in the United States, and it's gathered by one family, and it comes from one place, but I can't remember the state. But they tell you the state and they tell you the family that does it, but they do not tell you where the mud is located. Something about the foliage and around there and the breakdown and the way the moisture gets to it, it makes this specific mud color that's like, well, you can almost see the mud color on here, like, white baseball, and it's not as white, like this is white. You can see the mud color. That's a Benji in a cube, by the way. Anyway. And yes, see, Griller Stacker, it's mine. How would you love to be that family? Oh, can you imagine? And every game, every Major League Baseball uses that mud. Every team, every game, every ball that's used in a game is rubbed down in that mud. And the umpires are the one that rub it down. They take some of the mud, they put it in their hand, and they just rub the ball to take the shine off of it. Which you don't think it would be that big of a deal. But it is. And they've done it for years and years and years. Just rub that ball down with that mud, wipe off the excess, put her in the going to be used pile for the game. Very cool. Red Silver, the OG channel member. Thank you very much for your membership, sir. Absolutely. Probably their specific field system. Probably from their specific field system. It's like they've showed the mud. They've showed them gather the mud. They put it in like a small butter bowl, not the real tiny ones, but the ones that are like 5 inches across and like 3 inches deep. They put the mud in those containers or tall containers. That's like 2 pounds in the deli. They put it in those containers and they ship it out to every team for every game. It's very, very, it's Delaware River mud from New Jersey. Nice. Delaware River mud from New Jersey. Cool. Mr. Rubber Pintoff, channel member. Thank you for your membership, sir. Yep. That's cool mud. I can't remember. You can actually buy what team was it that I seen? Was it the Reds or was it the Yankees? They actually had little vials of the mud that they didn't use for the game balls. There was some team that I went to and I was in the gift shop and I seen the mud in a little, about the size of a pill bottle thing of mud. It was a clear thing with a lid on it. Of course it had a lid on it. But yeah, it's really cool stuff. Jersey has lots of mud to sling because it's wicked awesome. I have a game used ball from the Cardinals. Wrong team, cool item. Yeah, you want a Mets ball is what you want. You can get game used balls on eBay and stuff for fairly cheap. Or like balls that were meant to be used in a game and weren't. I'll tell you a little story about an umpire. This umpire, they noticed towards the end of the game, like bottom of the ninth, he would ask for like, you know how they put like 4 or 5 balls in their pouches? If there was like 2 outs to go, he would throw out a new ball and then he would go over and say, I need 6 balls, or get 6 balls and put in his thing. Well, 2 outs, even if he used 2 balls, he still had 4 left, plus the ones that were already in there. So let's say he had 7 balls, 7 baseballs. He was taking them to like restaurants, and a game used ball back then, I think it was in the 70s or 80s, was like cool, you know. So he would grease palms with Major League Baseballs, and they didn't do nothing to him for it, but give him not a stern talking to, but don't do that kind of talk. So almost got a mess ball in the stands when I was 11, but a monster-sized guy had pushed me aside. I did not do that. Oh, some other monster-sized guy. That sucks, though. All softballs and us were covered in red clay mud by the time we were through playing ball. Nice. Yeah, I used to play a lot of softball. I grew up around softball. My dad, my stepdad, I call him my dad. He was more of a dad to me than anybody else. But that's enough of that. He was the coach and manager of a softball team locally to where we lived. It was a gas station and convenience store sponsored the team, and it was just a bunch of good old boy coal miners wanting something to do on the weekends, and other than think about work or work. And yeah, it was fun. It was fun. So I would go to practice with the guys when I was 9, 10 years old, and have a good old time and learn the game from the old timer softball players. You know those guys, the ones that have the knee braces and the glove that they've had since they were 5, and they're 50 years old. They will need to connect their mic and cam before my brother Bassman. Welcome back, sir. My father had a Ty Cobb signed ball, gave it to my now estranged nephew. Pains me to think what he did it. What he did it. Probably sold it. Oh. Can you hear me, Bassman?
Yeah.
Okay. Everything okay?
No, but I'm here.
No, but you're here. Is it giving you that much problems?
Yeah.
Sorry about that, brother.
It just kept dropping StreamYard as fast as I could get it started up. It'd drop it.
You may need to reset your computer. Seems like some settings or something going on, or something's messed up on it. You know what I mean? Like something's went wrong with it.
Message. I got that message turned off. That all that was is somehow ad blocker got turned back on YouTube.
I hear you.
Got it. I think I got it turned off, but I still couldn't get StreamYard to stay running.
Huh.
It'd come up and you'd sit there and circle and circle and circle and circle.
Yeah. Circle of death.
but it was only in StreamYard. I had you running, and I went over and opened it up in YouTube, and I could sit there and watch you for a second. You had a baseball bat. And
Yeah, I was showing SF Kim Rush the bats. He was interested in the bats. If I could tell him anything about them from behind me.
yeah, I could see that a while ago, but I couldn't get StreamYard to run.
Huh. Sneaking in here is Coin Stuff I Like. Had a good video about Ike dollars. Yes, U.S. Mint and the Moonlight Mint Ike dollars on his channel yesterday. Very informative. You need to go over and check out Coin Stuff I Like. He is also a channel member. Thank you very much for being a channel member, sir. Good morning, friends. Overslept again. Happy Mother's Day on Sunday. Absolutely. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there and the fathers who are mothers also. There's a lot of single dads out there. I want to point them out. Just like I do on Father's Day, I point out the mothers who are also fathers. Don't want to discriminate against anybody. We know what's that like. My mother was a father for years, even though my father was there. Thanks for doing that. No problem, sir. Anytime. It hurts only because my nephew didn't appreciate how special a gift like that from his grandfather was. I only saw it for its monetary value. Yeah, it's history. And if you're a baseball fan, especially Ty Cobb, even though he was a son of a gun during baseball, horrible player. He was a great player, but he was a dirty player. Slide into base with his spikes up, push you off the bag, pick the ball up and throw it when they were allowed to touch the ball. He was a son of a gun, but he was a good player. There's who was it that done his the movie? The guy was also in what is his name? Tommy Lee Jones. Tommy Lee Jones played Ty Cobb in a movie. Very good movie. Muscle Shell. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, buddy. Always good to see you. Longtime friend of mine of Bassman's is Muscle Shell. Of course, Muscle Shell makes his rounds in the coin community. Really nice guy. Loved by many. Absolutely. Yep. Tommy Lee Jones. See, Griller, I see it happening all the time, especially when you know if it was yours, you would treasure it forever. Absolutely. I got a baseball card gifted to me by Bassman that is signed by none other than Don Mattingly on Mr. Donnie Baseball. Bassman bought it for me and had it sent to me. And I look at that card all the time. It was from Tops Now. It's a Tops card. I have a signed Joe DiMaggio baseball. What? He was not a big signer. That's absolutely right. He is not a big signer. When I was collecting autographs, which I still collect autographs, but I haven't sent any out for. Peace Dollar video. Wasn't a Nike Dollar video. It was Peace Dollars. Oh. I about said peace at the beginning, but I thought it was Ike dollars for some reason. Yeah, when I was collecting autographs, sending out for autographs, I would send to baseball players, and if I sent out 20, like not baseballs. I never sent baseballs because everybody tries to get a baseball autographed. I sent blank index cards with no lines on them. I would send people 2 blank index cards and ask to have them made out to me. That way they know that I'm not trying to sell it. Because, unfortunately, there is a lot of people that get stuff signed just to throw on eBay or autograph memorabilia websites and stuff like that. Like, guitars are the world's worst. People stand outside the back of a concert venue and have just a no-name guitar signed by somebody, and then throw it on eBay and sell it. You're getting a guitar and you're getting a signature from such and such. And what's his name? Ted Nugent. I seen a thing from Ted Nugent. He done a concert, and he come out the back, getting ready to get on his bus, and the guy said, "Hey, can you sign my guitar?" And he said, "You're not having me sign your guitar. This is a brand new guitar. You're going to get it signed and sell it on eBay for $400. I've seen these guitars on eBay going for $400 with my signature on them. So you're going to give me $200 for my signature." So see, kind of, you're going to get $400 out of it. Give me $200 for my autograph. Needless to say, the guy didn't get his autograph that day. But yeah, baseball players, same thing with wrestlers, professional wrestlers. Professional wrestlers want to get paid to have their autograph. Same thing as baseball players. Baseball players will send you a letter back, like on letterhead, of a so-called what is it they call it? Daggone it. Where they put money in for not a charity, but anyway, they'll send you a letter back that says, for signatures, we require a whatever amount donation to our project or whatever. So they want you to send money in to get the autograph, and they say it's for their charitable company or whatever The word is right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't. It's not a trust. I'll think of it here in a minute. But yeah, they that's how they get you. Let's see. Joey Votto, when he was a rookie, I sent him a rookie card to the Cincinnati Reds clubhouse, and he signed his rookie card and sent it back to me. The Rocket. What's his name? I think it was Rocket. He played for the Yankees. He played for everybody there towards the end. He's the one that threw the baseball bat at Mike Piazza. Anyway, he signed. Goose Gossage, the Goose, he signed. Trying to think of who else signed. Dale Murphy, I sent him baseball cards and a index card. I sent him 2 baseball cards and an index card. And I asked him to make them out. I always ask him to make it out to me. Put my name and then whatever. To whatever, and whatever you want to put on there, your autograph, or if you want to say something, whatever you want to do. And
2 votes for Roger Clemens.
Roger Clemens, yes, absolutely must for showing SF Kim Rush. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, guys. He signed. He actually sent me a 4x6 photo not like a printed postcard type thing. It was an actual photo, and it said Kodak on the back. I guess he had a bunch of not 4x6s, but 5x7s made of him when he played for the Rockies towards the end of his career, or no, Diamondbacks. Anyway, he sent me a picture in his uniform kneeling on the pitcher's mound and signed it. But Dale Murphy, when he signed, he personalized the index card, but he didn't personalize the baseball cards. He just put his signature on them, and I thought that was pretty cool. But like Phil Negro and a bunch of old Yankees players all wanted money for their wanted a charitable donation of like started out at like $20, and then I seen some that was $100, and I was like, no, thank you. That toss bat altered the course of the World Series. Major bummer. Yes. Coin Stuff I Like had 300 subs until I unsubscribed him. Let him get to 300 subs before me. Yes, we need to get both of those gentlemen to 1,000 subs. Seagriller Stacker and Coin Stuff I Like both have amazing channels. If I forgot to say that about Seagriller Stacker's channel, very informative. Had a video up. Was it? Yeah, I think it was Wednesday about fun with labels. I think it was fun with labels. But anyway, it was the person that sent in the flag collection was Old Raleigh Shop. Old Raleigh Shop also has a good channel. We've got all kinds of folks comes in here with good channels. Absolutely do. I won't go into detail, but Roger Clemens was not a good man. Nope, absolutely not. Sea Griller, thanks, because doing so will raise my blood pressure. So petty, but I still love you, Sea Griller. I will go unsubscribe too. That way it's only $2.98. Bassman, you with me? Unsubscribe?
Yep.
See if you can get 300 backwards.
Who we gonna unsubscribe?
Coin Stuff I Like, Mr. Palladino. Okay. We're gonna. He was at 300 and somebody.
Palladino.
Yeah, I can't either. Mr. Palladino's a good guy. Which, matter of fact, Mr. Palladino, I forgot to email you yesterday when we got back. This was waiting downstairs for me when I got back. Just a little teaser. There's some good stuff in here, folks. Good stuff. Going to be a video on that coming up. May even be tomorrow. Not quite sure. See what I have in line. Let's see. Coin Stuff I Like. I have a good buddy that has Willie Mays autographed items. Nice. Has been to his house in Menlo Park back in the day. I even had exchanged phone numbers with him. What? That's cool, Wiles. Absolutely is. Oh yeah, I thought it might get to you today. Yep. Yesterday, we came home yesterday from Cincinnati, and it was waiting downstairs. My son Zach had brought it in and set it right by the door. He gets some mail for us every day when we're not here, obviously, and put it down there. And I was like, "Ooh, a package!" And I looked, and it said it was for Mr. Palladino, and I was like, "Awesome," because you told me it was on the way, and I was like, "Going to be in Cincinnati." So I told him to make sure you check the mail every day. So yeah, got it yesterday. checked it out. Absolutely amazing items. Thank you very much, sir. Those 1976 things in there are absolutely cool, man. Those are amazing. And that new medal, or I guess it's a commemorative. Yeah, it's a commemorative silver medal from the Carson City Mint. Absolutely beautiful. It's a new one. It's not the older ones, but it's the newest one that they minted at the about said San Francisco Mint. Reading Steve Griller Stacker's name, it says that's cool. Wow, it's right above it. Sorry about that, sir. I would never intentionally compare the Carson City Mint to the San Francisco Mint. Wouldn't do it on either side because they're both amazing mints. But the metal that Coin Stuff I Like sent is amazing design, and it's a new design from the Carson City Mint, minted on Coin Press #1. I want to hold on to my 12 subs. Absolutely. The more subs, the merrier. There he is, Mr. Scott S. I'm late. Channel member, thank you for your membership, sir. Hey, Tiny Bass Man and Kevin. No, Mr. Kevin and Bass Man. Mr. Kevin is at the Michigan State Numismatic Society's show. He's been there all week setting up and running the thing. He's vice president of the club, and he's vice president and PR. He does the website and everything for him. So that's pretty cool. Oh, no, not the S Mint. Inferior Mint. Oh, see, you done started something. You've done started something. I can see Griller's keyboard smoking right now. Mr. Scott, I'm kind of worried it's Friday and you haven't said it yet. There it is, C. Griller Stacker's flag video. Thank you, Bass Man. I didn't check my mail yesterday, Mr. Palladino. I'm sure your package arrived, so I'll get it today. I'm sure your package arrived, so I'll get it today. I have a collection of the 20th CC coins. Nice. Me and Sammy's wanting to know how... oh, it's there. Where's it at? Yes! There it is. Howdy, everyone, someone, and anyone. Sorry I missed that, sir. It was right under I'm late. First one I commented on. The Friday is complete now here on Talkin with Tiny. We have the everyone, someone, and anyone twins. Or triplets. Sorry about that. Still having problems, Bass Man?
Oh, yeah.
We'll get to the bottom of it. You'll figure it out, I'm sure. We'll do some reading after the stream and try to figure it out. Figure out what we got to do to get you back on the I want to say the right path. But yeah, it would be the right path, wouldn't it? Because your computer's definitely messing with you right now.
You were talking.
Mm-hmm.
I could hear you talking. The lower picture in StreamYard was showing you.
Mm-hmm.
The upper picture of you was a circle.
I wonder if they've
doing it again.
I wonder if they've done something somewhere local to you that's messed up the internet. Because it seems like all your problems are coming from internet related things. Like cutting out and laggy, because when you were showing me YouTube videos this morning, they were slow to come up. Your other stuff's going slow. I don't know. It did me when I was before I went to Cincinnati, when Laura and Zoe were in Cincinnati. Remember I was having all those computer problems like that? Uh, and I was hardwired, and I'm hardwired now. My internet is hardwired, and it was doing that. And I was like, what in the world's going on? I have good speed. I have good connection. Zach had good connection. Wouldn't mess with him. So I had to uh, reinstall Windows on my computer. And you can reinstall, a lot of folks don't know, you can redo your Windows on your computer, laptop, or PC and not lose any of your items. Whenever it says, reinstall or what is it? Go back to your old settings, you can go back without losing your files and all that stuff because it'll ask you reset, and I'll have to dock you half the day's pay. What is half of zero? Is it a U because it doesn't have the top? But yeah, I had to reinstall Windows, but I got to keep on my files because it asks you, reinstall, wiping everything out, or keep your files, and it just redoes everything that all its functionality that it needs to do. Because somehow the settings on it were just all wonky, and I never changed them. I am waiting for a small package of silver and a small piece of gold coming in Monday. Nice. Very nice. You'll just have to dock me a half day's pay, Tony. Nah. Well, folks, we're just about at an hour. Hope I didn't miss anybody coming in. 11 fine folks in here. I've seen 18 folks in here at one time, and now we're down to 11. The diehards are still here, folks. The diehards are still here. And some lurkers in the back. Just listen to us chat. Good to see you. Good to hear you. I found some other stuff that is pretty cool. Ken of mine will be interested in this because I used to make her mad. These here are 2022 Wilma Mankiller, the reverse die gouge airs. There's a whole tube of them that I got way back in 2022. These, Miss Ken of mine, are as you can see, it says leaf error. It doesn't say, what was it I was calling it? Ken of mine? Guinea pig? Wilma Mankiller, in her hair, there's an error that looks like a leaf. It's a leaf in her hair. And I was calling it like a gerbil or something like that. Ken of mine was getting on me. And these three here are the only ones I have left of Dr. Sally Ride airs, the ones with the chip on the shoulder and the comet behind her. Found those yesterday when I got home. Hamster. That's what it was. I was calling it a hamster. Hey, we have Ken of mine and Miss Amy Harrell already saying Zoe Strong. Absolutely. Absolutely. She needs those Zoe Strongs now more than any time. Let's see. Can anyone help? I'll Google directions, then I'll X out of my MapQuest. When I reach my destination, my MapQuest continues to run. I always have to restart my phone. Anyone know why it keeps running? I have no idea. That's odd. It's like, no, I'm not shutting down. I refuse. That is odd. You use maps a lot. No, she's shaking her head. No, she has no idea either. Another weekend of organizing your collection, Tiny. Yep, absolutely. I want to clean this closet out behind me. It's got a lot of coin stuff and a lot of other stuff just mixed in there together. And I need to get her cleaned out and get my stuff in order. So, yep, I believe this weekend I'm going to start for sure. Seagriller Stacker's also saying Zoe Strong. Absolutely. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody that gives me the Zoe Strongs. It's Zoe gets a kick out of them, and she's so very thankful. See, I knew he was going to come back with something a little bit ago. I have shoes that lasted longer than the CC men. Oh, that was a good one. I like that. Scott S. Because it's too smart to stop. If it knows it's annoying you. Yep, it's like I'm annoying you, so I'm not going to stop. There's Bass Man. Sorry, wishing I was fishing. Have a great weekend, everybody. Absolutely. Let's see. Have a great weekend, everyone. And Zoe Strong. Absolutely. 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 There it came back. It really annoys me. Use instead of MapQuest, just use Google Maps. It's just as good. Matter of fact, I like it better. Because on Google Maps, it tells you everything. It tells you, like, well, I guess MapQuest does too. It tells you if there's like a speed trap ahead and stuff like that, and tells you if there's a stalled car. It tells you about traffic. But I'd say MapQuest does that too. But I haven't used MapQuest in years. We use the Google Maps. Bass Man, sometime this summer, maybe you will be fishing. I hope he does. You there, Bass Man? Oh, it's probably loading on him. I'm getting used to my new eyeglass prescription, but the sunglasses came in before the reading glasses. Parviz Nawab, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for joining us. Happy Mother's Day. Absolutely. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there and the fathers that are mothers too. Those of you know what I'm talking about, that's for you. Absolutely. Same thing on Father's Day. The mothers that are fathers too, you're strong and you're amazing, amazing people. Absolutely. Absolutely. I stopped buying things that are smarter than I am. What's the wait a minute, what was the song of the week? SF Kim Rush. It's right on the tip of my tongue, or right on the tip of my memory. Me too, Bass Man. Me too. I would save a lot of money. If I didn't buy anything smarter than me, I'd never buy anything. American Woman, the original version, not the Lenny Kravitz version. I remember now. Alrighty, folks. We've been here an hour. I'm sorry you had to look at this so big. But you can see my freckles now. And all my scars. Yep. Anyway, you guys have a good weekend. Zoe thanks you for all the Zoe Strongs. I forgot to mention that a minute ago. I thank you for all the Zoe Strongs. And I thank each and every one of you for coming in here each Monday and Wednesday and Friday that we're here. And coming over to the auctions on Wednesdays over on Coins Making Sense channel. We should be back there next Wednesday with an auction. Mr. Kevin and myself will have things up for grabs. I'm going to sell some stuff probably cheaper than what the mint issued it at. Let's put it that way. How's your valuables, folks? Did you see him come in? No, you didn't see him come in. That's how good he is. It's the Masked Bandit. Mr. Bandit Jones, just in time to say hello, goodbye, take care. You too, sir. You guys have a good weekend. Coin collection reorganizing weekend. Let's call it that that I'm going to do. I had most of it put in, just cardboard boxes, but I had it separated, and then stuff started, and I started looking for stuff, and stuff got put in other places. You guys know how it goes. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and happy. And you guys don't forget to check that pocket change, because you never know what you got in your pocket